On Wednesday, the 14th of July 2021, Sergeant McIntyre had just concluded his shift when a distressing call came in, reporting a 17-year-old male in an unconscious state, not breathing and experiencing an apparent cardiac arrest while in the shower.
Yeah, so I was out at a search warrant, and as I was driving back to the station, a radio broadcast come over for a 17-year-old male that was in cardiac arrest. And I was only about 900 metres away, so I proceeded as quick as I could to that address. And when I come around the corner, there was, the mother of the young man was standing out the front, sort of waving her arms at me. And I ran into the house and I went to the bathroom area where the father was and saw the young man that was collapsed. We both picked him up and took him into the lounge room where I started the compressions. I was able to get a pulse back after probably about 2, maybe 3 minutes, and when the ambulance arrived they confirmed that he had that pulse, which was great. We lost it again very shortly after that, and I continued CPR and administered some oxygen, and then he was put into an induced coma for transport. And then, yeah, for the next few hours I was getting updates from the hospital in regards to what had happened whilst I was travelling home. And the next morning I was back on shift and I was contacted by the mother who told me that the doctors had said he wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the actions, but he was still in intensive care at that stage. So to feel how gracious she was just at that point, so she was able to go and sit with him at the hospital to recuperate, was quite humbling. And probably about 4 days after that, I got a picture message on my phone from the family, and it was the young man sitting up in his bed, smiling like as if nothing had happened. And then, yeah, followed a very emotional phone call followed that with the mother of the young man. Probably one of the only things that has cracked me in this job. They rang me on his 18th birthday, you know, he wouldn't be here without you. It's just like, bang, got me again. I don't get called for good moments in people's lives. I get called in the worst or in their most time of need. So to have that relationship with someone, it's probably the only time after 22 years. Nobody needs to have the uniform to do anything brave. It's our natural instinct is to help our fellow human beings. So all I can do is just highly recommend that you arm yourself with the knowledge, go and do a first aid course.